Blog Talk Radio.
I'm barely getting by. Still work a 9 to 5. I'm barely getting by. That's why I'm staying high. I'm barely.
Hello and welcome everybody here to La Cosa Nostra Radio. La Cosa Nostra is a family unit located on allpoetry.com. That's allpoetry.com, the world's largest and coolest poetry community on the planet. Shout out to Kevin for giving us all this place that we can come together. Amen. Pass the plate. I also want to thank Boo and JCA for giving me this opportunity. They must be out of their mind. Let's pray for them too. And my family had me to make sure and hurry up and say that I want to say thank you to Uncle Billy for giving Patty back the Thanksgiving crock pot. We all know it was just an accident. We love you, Billy. This is the first episode of Straight Outta Money with Little Gary and Razz. To make our show even better and be professional, I have researched how to critique poetry. And I wrote everything down on a piece of paper, and then I threw that mess away because I am a damn rebel, and nobody's going to tell me what in the hell to do. So I promise I will give my honest and country opinion on everything. And we have decided that we are going to give prizes. We are going to give $1 million more or less to everybody that calls in to every show, and we will have a Hollywood guest star come into the show at some point during the show. I hope you're excited about that. So that's me, Little Gary, and I want to introduce my cool host, chilling down, co-host in Miami with Gloria Estefan, down there chilling. This is Razz. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, Gary? Yeah, she's in Star Island, but I'm not really allowed to drive by there.
Absolutely. I hope everybody's doing good tonight.
They seem like they're doing good. A whole $1 million for calling in the show? Who's the guest star?
More or less. The guest star will show up during the show. They are on their own schedule. Everybody will have to tune in the whole show to find out that. I can't wait to find out my damn self. So we'll hope that they got the number right. I gave it to them a couple of times.
Yeah, we'll hope so. They got the number right. At least I was able to call, but I'm obliged by certain state laws.
Absolutely. We have a lot of laws in Texas, too. I don't know all of them, but I have broke a few that I know about, but that's a whole different show. Tonight's show is about love. I decided to do it on love because love is what makes us do anything. That's what makes us go to down work, the love of money. That's what makes us write something pretty, the love of a girl, or write something mean, the hate of somebody. You know, it's why we pray. It's why we do everything. So I thought, why not do a show on everything? You know, it just made sense.
The philosophy of love.
Yeah.
Does make sense.
Yeah, I love to love.
I heard
I
that
see
lyric
that we
somewhere.
have a couple-
Walk on Sydney. Love
Yes,
to
sir.
love.
Say it again.
What's going on?
Is that
Man,
Brandy?
I'm chilling, trying to put stuff together, you know, like Michael Jordan did when he was building that team and winning those rings and making those cool shoes. I want to make some shoes.
Oh, boy.
Nike Air Steps.
Well, how you doing tonight, Miss Brandy?
I'm doing. I got to read and run, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. Let me get you set up, man, so you can read and run. If you're robbing a bank, may you get out of there quick. So I'll be quick. Give me just one second.
You gonna be robbing the bank, Brandy?
Hey, if I could, I wouldn't be telling y'all.
Hey, that's very smart.
That's
You're
premeditate
also a
that
good
without
poet,
others'
man. You're
knowledge.
very smart.
Robbing the bank. Well, there's your link on the board. I didn't have to do anything this time, boss.
Oh, good, man. Nobody's getting fired tonight. Okay, well, if she's ready to go, we're ready to go. Give it to us, and then
All right.
haul ass. Hold up.
This is Farm to Table Freshness. I just wrote it less than 10 minutes ago. It is called When These Eyes Open. It was around spring, I think, when the wind chimes started to dance, and the beginnings of the heart knew to acknowledge the tidings of love. Smiling shyly, this I finally remember. You asking Daddy if it'd be all right to take me out, letting him know that with gusto that you had me back home by 8 from the movies and the soda shop. Remember around August when you and I had that fight? Somehow the sensation of this bosom would shatter. Yet there you were, grinning, apologizing. Oh, how I love you. In poem.
Wow. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love that you put August in there. It's when I was born. But I just loved it, man. It was awesome. I like how you wrote it, too, with the separations and stuff. That is super fancy. Just absolutely loved it. Good read, man. You got one of those good voices, you know, like whatever you're telling me, hell, I want to hear it. Good job, man. Great poem.
Hey, I'm a Southerner, too, so.
That's what's up.
I'm a country bumpkin.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Me, too. I just cooked hamburgers on a small grill with cheap coals a while ago.
Awesome. You got callers, sugar.
Ask again, do I like something? Or sugar? I like sugar and whatever else you said. There's not much I don't like.
No, she's saying you got someone on hold waiting for you to answer, Gary.
Oh, okay. Hey, y'all, let me look stupid on my first show. Here we go.
One there.
Hello. It's funny.
I'm totally clicking
Doll,
on
$1
the
million?
man. We got Shala coming to the show. Absolutely. Shala, how you doing?
Fine,
money.
thank you.
Free money.
Great. You just won some money, more or less. Okay, here we go. We got Irish coming in.
What's money left?
Here it is.
I didn't understand.
Keep Irish on hold.
Gotta keep her on
Okay,
hold. Gotta keep Bella on hold.
There you go. Okay, yeah, and that's what it says right there. Okay, absolutely. Well, thank y'all for being on hold. We hope to hear from y'all soon. Okay, let me get a comment, Razz. Well, I know you got a good comment on this wonderful lady's poem before she gets to haul butt.
Yeah, this shows the very beauty of love. You can always get in a fight and then make up all over again.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. JCA, man, give us something good on this, man. This wonderful lady has wrote a great poem. What you got for her?
Well, I love how she brings us back in time to a different place. You know, you asking Daddy if it'd be all right to take me out, letting him know with gusto that you'd have me back at home by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Geez, that was a while back in history right there, 8 o'clock. Because now it's what is it? Don't worry, I'll have them back before the end of the weekend. How times have changed, and I love this little trip back to nostalgia, Brandy.
Awesome comment. I knew you was gonna bring it, JCA. I just couldn't wait. That was awesome. Well, Sally, did you get to hear that wonderful poem while I was keeping you on hold too long? I'm so sorry.
Yes. No, that's fine.
Awesome.
Yes, I sure did. I love it. It made me smile. If I was not on YouTube, you probably heard me giggling. I love the photo that you chose, or was it a prompt? It just made me smile. And I feel there's so much innocence in the poem. That I agree with. If you see 8 o'clock and you're asking Daddy, I'd be right to take me out. Who's gonna ask the Daddy now? Just like the time have changed, and just it's a different time. It took us to a different time, innocence, and almost like pure love. Very beautiful, really. Somehow the sensation of this possum would shatter, yet there you were grinning, apologizing, and people try to work things out also. It was not like let go so easily. I think you got here so many layered messages. The beauty of time different, beauty of love, pure love, and how to just, when you have issues, you just fight and not fight, like try to fix them and move on. So beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
really enjoyed it very much. And great read, as always, ma chère. Oh, my pleasure.
Hey, great comment, man. I love that, Miss Chad. That's awesome.
Oh, and a lot of echoing. I'm not sure where it's coming from. But they call it, I don't know the expression used when there's too many echoes. Is it me only here?
Put them all
Who
on
hears?
mute and then see if the audio problem is corrected.
Well, it should clear up here pretty soon. So,
Becomes too bad.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it sounded like something
Okay.
out of a military satellite there for a second.
there you go. It sounds better now.
Right, I'm paying all kind of people to get it all focused in. You know, we're coming with all guns blazing, every angle we can. If we have to echo it and you hear it twice, so be it. Okay.
Bring up Solid
Okay,
next.
we have yes, absolutely we can. We also got another guest coming in right here. This is the one and only, and it's still loading, but I'm sure you can hear Miss Boo. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
How are you? You're doing awesome.
Boss is
I'm
in the
proud of
house.
you.
$1 million.
Yeah, yes, I do.
$1 million
You guys are doing
or
great.
less, Razz. I told you always say more or less.
I always take more of a greedy bitch.
I'll just settle for 100,000. You can keep the rest.
Absolutely. Once it gets there, $20, it's all the same to me. It's a lot of money.
You're too easy, Gary. That's cute.
Well, I know. I'm trying to get tougher every day. I'm working at a crap job, so it's toughening me up. But hey, now that we got Miss Salas called in and everything, would you like to read your poem next?
Me? Yeah, I'd be glad to. I was commenting on Brandy. I'm
Absolutely.
finishing my comment later, Brandy. Your beautiful
Your
poem.
poem's on the board,
Randy, while
Sala.
you read it.
Okay, give me
Good
1
night.
second. Okay, 1 second, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, would you like me to read it in
German.
Do you want
We
both
wanna hear you read it in
languages?
German this time.
German? That's so
No, I
funny.
just-
Bit of
absolutely,
Russian.
we want to hear it. Absolutely,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. In every kind of way.
No,
you
don't
can
make
give
me
it
laugh. Don't make me laugh when I read, please. Okay. Real tears, des vraies larmes. Darkness is approaching. Silence breaks her bleeding cage again. Her crying starts to melt away. In the dew of her wet eyes, every spoken tear deliberates her heart. Wind softens her suffering little by little. An owl spreads its wing up there towards the darkened sky, covering an unfolding blue melancholy, tracing a path for her to follow. Yet her heart is bitten by fear, suffering, but soon dawn will awaken her sweet face. Les ténèbres s'approchent, le silence brise la cage saignante encore. Ses pleurs commencent à fondre dans la rosée de ses yeux humides. Chaque larme tacite délivre son cœur. Le vent amollit sa souffrance petit à petit. Un hibou déploie ses ailes là-haut, vers le ciel assombri, couvrant sa mélancolie bleue qui déboule, lui traçant un chemin à suivre. Pourtant, son cœur est mordu par la peur de souffrir. Mais bientôt l'aube réveillera son doux visage. End of poem.
Man, woo, wee, woo, shaloo. I love that, man. I love how you do it. I don't give a damn what you're saying. I love it, but I know it was beautiful and great, man. I knew you was going to bring it every time, and I so appreciate that, man. That is awesome. We also got Steve that just came to the show. I want to say, hey, buddy, how's it going? Real quick, but Miss Noah, that was a perfect, awesome freaking poem, man, and you brought it. I will go back and listen to it.
No,
later.
Salwa,
Wow, back to you. Absolutely, it was great. What did you think about it,
Mr. Gary, please call me Salwa so I don't call you Mr. Gary. Otherwise, I'm going to call you Mr. Gary.
Okay, Salwa, I promise.
Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you.
Sala's poem brings up that with every kind of love, there's always a little bit of pain there because it's not all that selfless. What you feel for another person, you can't expect to never be hurt. And just even over the fact of that pain, that love remains true. It stays the same.
And thank you for the comment, Rack. Razz.
Awesome.
I was in the other show with Rack, so it's confusing. Sorry.
Absolutely. Awesome.
It's okay. Sky thinks I'm Jack.
Yes.
Miss Boo, what did you feel about that one?
Ooh.
Boo, are you there?
Okay, it said that she had dropped. Okay, no worries. Hey, JCA, man, what did you think about it, Bubba?
Well, here's what I got out of this, and it's pretty telling. But I know I heard this before, but I'll hear it again. I really look at it in kind of like someone who missed an opportunity a little bit, where there was more to a situation that they could have grabbed a hold of. But I'm looking, every unspoken tear deliberates her heart. Wind softens her suffering little by little. But then when it goes to the owl, there's one thing about an owl's wings is when it flaps its wings, you don't hear a sound. You don't hear anything. And from what I can tell on this is a situation that, bottom line is, we're not hearing that there may be the pain, there may be that sorrow, there may be that crying, but it's not being noticed, it's not being heard. And I think that is a powerful metaphor right there if it's what she meant. And but even if it's not what she meant, Salwa, I think it's brilliant.
Thank you. Getting there close.
Awesome.
There's more
awesome
into it, but thank you.
I want to do something that's never been done before, ever that I've heard on it since we lost those other calls. Salwa, tell me what you thought about it.
Okay.
Oh, this is new. What was your interpretation of the poem? Yeah.
Oh, great. Great. It's not really about love, but about pain and hurt. Life hurts rather than love. So that's what it is. More than, and this make you like life experience, make you fear to get hurt again and be suffering again, not to trust. That's where it's coming from. I didn't make it very clear, I guess. It was not very clear, really. So I see how no one gets that. It was not very obvious.
Awesome. Hey, Stephen, what did you think about
the tears? The tears make her see her from the pain. In other words, from the hurt.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, guys. We got a little bit of background noise going on.
Too much. Too much.
It's really cutting up, but I'm not sure whose line it is. We'll find that out here in a little bit. But if
like
someone's not talking,
body across the kitchen.
No kidding.
I
I thought it was hitting the plates and everything like that too. Yeah, I think you're right.
Sounds like you see the hostel back there.
I can hear it's very echoing.
Steven, are you still there, buddy? Hey, man, welcome to the show. What did you think about it, man?
Yeah. Make sure I'm not muted. Okay. I like this a lot, and I did see the pain in this Sala. And what I saw, especially that the line where you talk about the unspoken tear, it makes me think of how, we find it sometimes difficult to release our pain, and so we keep it buried. But when we do that, it can surface at, like, the most inopportune times. All of a sudden, you can I've been there where after my father passed away and I was trying to keep it buried deep and down, and I was just doing the dishes and all of a sudden started bawling. So if we don't release it when it needs to be released, sometimes it'll find its way out. But this was a great brevity.
Thank you, Steve.
Awesome comment, man. And I seen where you didn't have too long, Mr. Steven. Do you want to go next, buddy?
Yeah, Steve, why don't you go
Yeah,
next?
sure.
You're on the board.
All right. Well, Razz, you heard this one before.
Probably.
This is my
but it's
latest
great.
love
All your
poem.
love poems to your wife. That's just deeply romantic.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we did a show about the Addams family, so this is not only about Morticia and Gomez's love, it's about Kay and my love, and also a little bit of the characters from Saturday Night Live called the Lovas mixed in this as well. And I call this, For You See, Kay, You Are My Ride. Conventional is boring, scribed with ruby heartstrings, white hot in the past, a heat that burned ice cold, separating oil and water. But sweltering emotional connection brings the lovers together in a bubbling tub filled with capon grease, white wine, and back spasms. An adoration that disgusts, causing others to dry heave into palms, but unbreakably strong. Fingers stroll through follicles peppered ebony and gray, while rubbing of digits relaxes to comfortable slumber. End poem.
Man, I love that. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, man, and I don't know if that was sexual or not. I took it that way, but in a good Christian way, so they don't be thinking bad about me. But I really enjoyed that, the way it made me feel. Like I felt dirty, but I don't know why I felt dirty, and that's what I liked about it. It was great, and you're one of the better writers, man, at that, like, descriptive writing, man. I freaking love it, and it was awesome to me. It turned me on in a cool, my old lady kind of way. That was awesome, man. Great poem, great read, man.
Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome, sir. And more or less, you'll be receiving $1 million, man. Thanks for being a guest on the show.
Of course. I'll hang for at least one more poem.
Sir? Okay.
Yeah, stick
Razz,
around.
What did you think about it?
Free money tonight. Oh,
man,
I
it's free
saw
money.
this poem, and yeah, when I first reacted, that's still there. My impression. You're speaking of a level of intimacy that can only be found in those who have a real, true connection, like a husband and wife, or a girlfriend and boyfriend who have been in it for a long haul. There's that sense of home with these descriptions of spending time together, and those are the greatest moments of your life.
Thank you, man.
That was a great comment, Razz. Dalla, what did you think about it, man?
Very sentimental and intimate, very genuine. Excuse me, I can't say it right. Genuine, not genuine. Sorry, genuine. I can't really sleep tonight. Genuine. For your love of your life, okay. And it's so beautiful how you write for each other. Wish you both more years to come. That's what I put in my comment. I heard it before. Full of love and non-conventional, scripted by, I like those lines. Non-conventional, scripted by with ruby heartstrings, but sweltering emotion connection brings the lovers together. How beautiful. Really beautiful. Well done. Nice brevity. Shows your love and your dedication.
Thanks.
Awesome.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. JCA, man, what did you think about it, bud?
All right. I used to have. I think the first real true girlfriend I had. It was quite an interesting tale because we had this connection that made everybody absolutely sick and disgusted. And you could actually feel it coming off of us, and that may be what I see here. It's a love that no one can stand, but you know what? They have it. So I think it's an awesome way to look at it, an awesome way to write, where you're so far in love that everybody around you is like, get a room already. That's awesome, Steve. I love it.
Exactly right. Thank you, brother.
Awesome comment. We've got a new guest tonight. It is our superstar guest that I told y'all was coming. Area code 714. Who is we talking to? It's Boo. I was just messing around. She didn't catch on it quick enough. Did you get the chance to hear that beautiful poem, Miss Boo? She didn't say anything, but I'm sure she would say yes. It was wonderful.
Yeah, Boo, we can't hear you at all.
No.
It's going to be a sneak attack, y'all.
Yeah, she'll come back. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely. She's probably always around watching. Hey, we got a couple of points tonight that people have put in and need to read her. What do you think about doing Faye Fallen One point on there, Mr. Razz?
Yeah, I can grab that for you. Faye Fallens? Sure.
Yeah.
I need someone to read. Do you want me to read the poem for him, or do you have anyone else in mind?
Razz, you could go ahead and do yours if you wanted to.
Yeah, you know what I should do? Maybe I should read the poem for him since he needs to read it.
Okay. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Let me just put that link there for who is paying attention on poetry.com. All right. Here's his poem by Faye Fallen. Was first love delicate? Was first love delicate? Delicate. A single spark to inflame the rage of passion's heat. How did such a soft smile break through the iron of a callous heart? Did I look in your eyes and hope again? Did I look for you each morning with an anxious need to see the light of your eyes? I spent years securing the scars of my heart against such an assault of feeling as what your simple presence evokes in my soul. I sought to kill the very essence of tenderness that remained from the pain that such hopes once brought. Walls of iron and stone encamped this seasoned heart, only to topple to the ground at the soft sound of your voice. Every night's sleep comes only after thoughts of you, carrying me into sweeter dreams. How you came to be the center of my once self-seeking world escapes me. You are like a sunrise in the darkness of my soul, unexpected to be seen by these once blind eyes, so bright and beautiful. I'm falling in love with you. End poem.
Well, I'm falling in love with that poem. I guarantee you, man, that was a great read, man. I know how hard it is to read people's other stuff and things like that. That was great. Great poem, man. I just fell in love with that poem. It was freaking wonderful, man. Great poem, man. Great read. Kudos to Faye Fallon one for that awesome ride. What did you think about it, Razz, since you read it?
Yeah, this seems to be on that kind of love of the unforgettable memory, the one that you keep inside and don't ever learn to forget because they touched you in a way that might very well go on forever.